Yes, welcome again, welcome again. I don't know if you've been hearing of this SDGs. Yes, SDGs. Do you know what it means? Well, if you know, that's good, but if you don't know, I'll say it. SDGs means Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, and today we'll be looking at what are the SDGs. One more time, I'm Chooks Nabwenye, and welcome to Staying from High School. It's another lovely time, and I hope you enjoy yourself again. Briefly, 7 to 10, 11 minutes, and you get something so tangible. Now, SDGs, the history of SDGs, because of the global problems, issues we're facing around the world, group of nations came up, I think, including the United Nations, with the meeting, and then the MDGs, which should I say we are called or is called or is called, okay, it's still called MDGs, Millennium Development Goals, was enacted, I think at about is it 2000 or 2002, I can't remember when, but the target was that by 2015 all the MDGs would have been actualized globally. Okay, you can actually go online and check for MDGs, and then you see it. Now at 2015, yes, some of the goals, some things were done to advance those goals, to meet up with those goals, and it was awesome. But then the world saw more disparity. So the MDGs was broken to become SDGs, so that it would be more inclusive. I think the SDGs were 9. Is it 9? 9, 8 or so. But the SDGs are 17. They are 17 in number. Okay? And then I'm going to be giving you a list of the SDGs. All of them. You're going to get the list of all of them right now, okay? Now, the number one SDG goal, okay, is no poverty globally. So we want to end poverty globally. I know you're shaking your head and you're feeling like, is that possible? Well, if you're from an elite family, well, you might not understand what it means to be poor. But then poverty is terrible. Do you know there are people who live, let me give you an example. Do you know there are people who live below $1 every day? I said $1 every day. Yeah. There are people who live below $1 every day. And that's real poverty. Real poverty. Okay, goal number 2 is zero hunger. I want to clear hunger from the world. Okay, no one should be hungry. Some people eat once in a day. I know some of you listening to me now, some of you eat 5 times. In fact, there's somebody listening to me now that's eating. You're eating now, yeah. I can see you laughing. But do you know what you're eating? Somebody's looking for it. The burgers you're throwing away, somebody's looking for it. The pizza you don't want to eat again, somebody's looking for it. So that's zero hunger. Number 3 is good health and well-being. Okay, access to health facilities, access to health facilities generally, and well-being for the entire human race. And number 4 is quality education. This is the one I love the most. And let me tell you something, I've adopted this one. This is very important to me, and that's one of the reasons why I do what I do. I love education so much. Number 5 is gender equality. Okay? Gender equality. Girls should be given hearing, and then some other rights involved in that. Gender equality. Okay? Nobody's voice should be suppressed. 6 is clean water and sanitation. I don't want to tell you how many people globally don't have access to clean water. Perhaps you're in a house that once you need water, you just on the tap and then it comes up. Yeah. Okay, let me just say this. I actually buy water. Okay. Maybe I might not give you more details, but then I know that water is needed, and then sanitation. Okay. Number 7, affordable and clean energy. You know, when I was going through the World Economic Forum event, I discovered that over 600 million people don't have access to electricity in Africa. That is appalling. 600 million. That's close to half of the continental population. 600 million don't have access to electricity. That was appalling. Then number 8, decent work and economic growth. Okay, work available for everyone and economic growth as inclusive. Number 9, industry, innovation and infrastructure. Industry, innovation and infrastructure. Let there be systems. Let there be systems. Let there be systems. Road, industry that will create things that's needed, innovation that will solve problems globally. Reduced inequalities. I think this reduced inequalities should be talking about not the gender now, but then I think between the rich and the poor, and then some areas of the economy that seem to have that disparity. You have that difference, and then some people are on top of the food chain, others at the bottom. Okay, so we're trying to reduce that too. Number 11 is sustainable cities and communities. Okay, I studied architecture, and so I understand what this is. Global warming is coming up everywhere. It's becoming a topic for serious discussion. Climate change. Alright, and all of that. So sustainable cities and communities is very important. Very important. Then responsible consumption and production, which is 12. So there's need for recycling. Like I said, don't throw away that pizza. Somebody needs it. Don't waste things around you. Somebody is in need of what you want to waste. Number 13 is climate action. Okay, still linked to the one I said, climate action. So what do we do? How do we start to conserve our environment? Deforestation, I think they must have taught you that in geography, agric, and then biology. Okay, climate action. How can we use solar energy instead of fossil fuel and all of that? 14, life below water. Yeah, life below water. Are we still using chemicals to kill fishes? What are we doing about the life below water? 15, life on land. Also very important. Pollution, all the adverse effect it's having on us, and all of that. 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions. These have to do with the rule of law. So if you're a lawyer, don't just go there and eat money. Uphold the rule of law. 17, which for me is the most important, partnerships for the goals. Alright, partnerships for the goals. Now, where you're seated, maybe you're asking, how does this concern me? Well, let me explain to you how it concerns you. Each of these goals is telling you the problems the world is facing. So when you want to choose a career, why not find one of these goals and make it your focus? Maybe if you're going for, you want to be we keep using medicine. You want to go for medicine, focus on one side. Are you listening? Focus on one of the goals that's linked to medicine, and you can carry the whole of Africa in your head just on that goal. So you don't just be a medical doctor, you build hospitals. You're asking me, is it possible? It's possible. You can even start from now. You can start advocacy. You can start an NGO. I pray I would have that chance. If I'm invited to your school, depending on how it is, we can come around and then help to teach some of you how to create NGOs while in school. Let me say this again. Africa needs you at your young age. At the stage you are in life, Africa needs you. And that's why I'm giving this so much attention. Teenagers are bright. Teenagers are smart. They have ideas. But little or no one believes in what they carry. But not me. Are you listening? So find any of the goals and let it be your pursuit for Africa. Let it be your pursuit for the world. I so much believe in you. Start thinking about ideas of how we can end hunger. You are in Malawi, you are in Madagascar, you are in South Africa, you are in Kenya, you are in Libya, you are in Algeria, you are in Egypt, you are in Mali, you are in Ghana, you are in Togo, you are in Morocco, you are in Tunisia. You are in Lesotho. Africa needs you. You are in Nigeria. You are in Lagos. You are in Abuja. You are in Enugu. You are in Kano. Africa needs you. Yes, we do. If we don't, I won't be doing this. So find any of the goals and begin to make plans for it now. I don't care whether you're 13 or 12 or 14. This is the right time to start getting you prepared for the world. And you can. Are you listening to me? You can. Stop belittling yourself. Nobody will solve African problems for us. We could be the one to solve it. And I'm counting on you. Chooks Nabwini Jr. is counting on you. This is Stained from high school.